My name's Wesley Pattison, I'm a barber and I live in the Isle of Bute. I've now had my barbershop coming on 10 years this April. Pleasure. Come again. Enjoy interacting with people. Every haircut you do is different. Every person's got a different story.
Thanks very much. Cheers. Thank you. Cheers.
Although it might be everybody got two back sides, everybody's still different. Sometimes when you're really quiet, you start to worry, you think, oh, have I offended everybody, where is everybody going, do you know? You think, oh no, where's the next money coming from? It is a bit of stress.
So if you had to pick one thing, you reckon's the best thing about it, what would it be?
Money. Can I say that?
Another day done.
I love my job, but if I didn't have the money, I wouldn't do it.
Same days when you're feeling no well and you're sick and sore backs and you still need to come. So you don't come to work, you don't get paid. You're always living a mortgage, 2 cars, 5 kids nearly, you know, bills. You've got to come to work, you need the money.
COVID-19 can be characterised as a pandemic.
The UK's COVID-19 death toll has surpassed 40,000, making it the worst affected country in Europe.
I'm very aware of how difficult the scenario is right now if you're self-employed. They are working on a support package for the self-employed right now.
COVID-19 is the biggest challenge of our lifetimes.
The first thing was when they started talking about closing the schools, I thought, oh man, that shit's getting real. Because I think that's never going to affect you. That's living in a wee community in Rossi. It's not even coming to Scotland. And then boom, 2 months later, your business is shut, you've got no money, but you've still got your bills to pay. You think, oh shit, man, I did not expect that happening. A lot of people are in the same boat, it's not just me. But obviously you're only concentrating on yourself, you're not really thinking about anybody else, are you?
Everybody think, oh, they see him busy all the time, he's got lots of money, you know, he can do whatever he wants, he must have a great life and stuff. I've got my problems just like every single other person.
Scrimp and scrape until it's all over.
I like the routine. I like going into my shop, 8:45, everything's set up, a cup of coffee with my pal, old John Webster. He's a character and a half, so he is. I see him most days.
Wes, have you booked Porto? Hotel?
Who's asking?
Most days he tends to bring me a coffee, stops in for 10-15 minutes to have a chat about football and other things, and he's on his way. I would go for lunch to Zavaronis most days we can, unless I'm really busy I'll not get it, but I like to get at the shop for at least half an hour and I'll meet up with John for a coffee and a blether and another part of the routine.
You alright? I was waiting on you.
Is he waiting on me?
Aye, is he? Aye.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody might look at it and go, oh, that's monotonous, but I enjoy the structure and I enjoy the daily routine. I think a barber's I think it's a personal thing. Once you get to know your barber, you don't tend to really go anywhere else. It's about loyalty as well.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
That's my Polish done. I know, niet. That's no, isn't it?
Yeah.
I come home and Ailsa will ask you, what's been happening? Or you go, nothing. And then a few weeks ago, did you hear that? I said, I heard that weeks ago. Why did you not tell me? I was like, because I said, it doesn't concern me. I'd never betray and distrust, never.
I think you're quite handsome, old guy. I think you're alright, I think you do alright.
What do you mean older?
Like, because you've got grey hair, you make you look a bit older.
Right. I dye that.
Alright.
I put the grey in.
You do get attached to your customers. I've got customers here for the last few years and then you don't see them and you find out they're dead or something. It affects you. It really does affect you. You become attached to everybody. Everybody, I consider everybody comes in my shop I'm friendly with and I care about them.
I didn't know what it was, but I didn't understand why they were always putting me with like girls and stuff. Like, that confused me, but I was just a quiet kid, so I just kind of rolled with it. Whereas you see kids nowadays that are like, no.
But sure there must be one point in your life where you go like, let's draw a line under this. That's past, I don't want to, this is done, don't want to talk about it anymore ever again. And that's it.
It's still a part of me. Well, if I'm going to be in a relationship with someone, especially if like I want to have kids with somebody, they're going to have to know that I was previously female because I'm not able to reproduce myself.
Yeah.
I think they like to ask and I'll bounce questions back and forth and I'll try and make them feel better. I'll try and find a solution for them or whatever. Or I can give them a bit of my life experience and things. If it's younger guys, if it makes sense, if they get off the chair and feel a bit better, done my job. I mean, I'm happy.
Just like that.
I think I don't try to take myself too seriously at times. I think that's what it is. Don't get too bogged down in your work and everybody's problems. I run because you've got problems all day and people are talking to you all day, so you get to run, you're out for an hour and a half, it clears your head, and that's you can face anything again. But I try not to take myself too seriously. I reckon I've ran for about 15 years on and off. I'd say maybe in the last 8 years I've seriously started it. That's when I've really started competing, and I run for Greenock Harriers and I don't do my marathons, ultra marathons, I go all over the world doing them. That's when I've really started, and that's one of the loves of my life. No matter where you go, there's no better place to run than Mossy. It's got everything. It's got hills, downhills, off-road, wind, rain, sunshine, hailstones, snow on the one day. It's a beautiful island, that really is. I've seen guys running marathons at 85 and 90 and they're still running marathons. There's no age limit to running. But hopefully I'm running right into my 70s because I love travelling the world. I'm just recently back for Las Vegas, done the Las Vegas marathon last year. I've done Los Angeles, I've been to Japan, I've been to Russia twice, I've been to Holland, Spain, all over Britain. Been to numerous places. Doing the marathons, you get to see everywhere. And it's not about beating somebody, it's about always beating yourself basically. I ran an ultra marathon, right? 50 odd miles, right? And I get hit with that. Not even a medal, I get hit with a block of wood. Running a marathon, it's all about the bling, that's what it's all about, the medals. I think the most annoyed I've ever been after races when I went to Japan and I ran a marathon up in Fukushima, and I get handed a certificate at the end. I didn't even get a medal. That's the most recent one I've done just in December there, that's Las Vegas. I think my favourite marathon is don't know. Moscow, I'd say it's Moscow marathon, that's a good one. Moscow was good. Running through Red Square, the Kremlin, and that was good. That was LA marathon back in March. That's a good one. As soon as you cross that finish line during a marathon, you'll understand. I don't think it's a high, it beats it. It's a low during the marathon, there's a point in the marathon you think, I'm going to die here, but you just keep running through that. And once you get through that and you cross that finish line, it's amazing. I think it's an addiction now. An addiction. I feel as if I don't run, I get all agitated if I can't run every day, but also it's to clear my head. There's three things in my life I love. One's my family, one's running, and one's Rangers, obviously. Sometimes when you're running, you think, why am I doing this? What is this? You're in the rain and the hail and the battering off you, and you think, what am I doing this? But as soon as you come in the house, you're like, I'm so glad I've done that. Because during a marathon and during life, you think, life, this is tough. things are not going to get any better, but see if you just keep going and pushing through it, there's light at the end of the tunnel and you come out the other side. I'm grateful I grew up in Rossi. You could have been doing a different path in life. I think bringing up here gave you a good start in life. Quite good morals and stuff like growing up here. You knew you were never going to get any trouble anywhere. You could go anywhere with your pals. You've got so much freedom than you would have in the city. It's safe. You could walk into my shop at any time, right, and you'd know somebody. You'd sit down and have a chat. Anyone who's not been in Rossi should come to Rossi and see what it's like, because it's beautiful. Bute's beautiful. I started going to Wales, and then she got pregnant and we decided to move back to Rossi again. Come guys, I cast it in the camera before it goes. Quick!
So vain.
Right now I've got 4 kids. Another one on the way. I've got Melody. She'll be 13 this year. I've got Adeline, who's going to be 10. I've got Aurora. She'll be 5. And then I've got a wee boy, Albie Fox. He's going to be 3 this year. And then I'm having another boy in the start of June. It's just the way it's happened. I don't think I ever wanted a big family. I didn't know. I wouldn't, but now I've got them, I wouldn't change it for the world. They're the most important things to me. I love them to absolute death. But I'll give them the best start in life possible. It's a big world out there. I mean, I've been to so many countries, I've done so many things. I want them experience that they've got to. I admit, I work a lot. I put my work ahead of so much things all the time.
This is everything, with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking.
Basically, the whole moral of the story is I do everything in my life for them. You buy the house for them, you do up lofts for them, you go on holidays for them, everything's for them. Because when you have kids, you sacrifice a lot of yourself for them. What's this?
No.
I see if there's one good thing that came out of this quarantine, it's I've got to spend good time with the kids. I've got to actually bond a bit better with them stuff, they're actually enjoying me being here. But if it had happened a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, it would have been okay. But I got my loft converted and other things done to the house, and I spent a good few £1,000 of my savings. But in the upside, I'm safe, kids are safe, family and friends are safe. Things are going to get better.